PepsiCo recently began phasing out the 32-ounce Gatorade bottles in favor of 28-ounce ones, which are tapered in the middle to make it easier to hold them. The changeover has been in the works for years and isn't related to the current economic climate, PepsiCo said. It's the inflation you're not supposed to see. From toilet paper to yogurt and coffee to corn chips, manufacturers are quietly shrinking package sizes without lowering prices. It's dubbed shrinkflation, and it's accelerating worldwide. In the US, a small box of Kleenex now has 60 tissues. A few months ago, it had 65. Chobani Flip's yogurts have shrunk from 5.3 ounces to 4.5 ounces. In the UK, Nestlé slimmed down its Nescafé Azera Americano coffee tins from 100 grams to 90 grams. In India, a bar of Vim dish soap has shrunk from 155 grams to 135 grams. Shrinkflation isn't new, experts say. But it proliferates in times of high inflation as companies grapple with rising costs for ingredients, packaging, labor and transportation. Global consumer price inflation was up an estimated 7% in May, a pace that will likely continue through September, according to S&P Global. It comes in waves. We happen to be in a tidal wave at the moment because of inflation. GK Channel began noticing smaller boxes in the cereal aisle last fall, and shrinkflation has ballooned from there. GK can cite dozens of examples, from Cottonelle Ultra Clean Care toilet paper, which has shrunk from 340 sheets per roll to 312, to Folgers coffee, which downsized its 51-ounce container to 43.5 ounces but still says it will make up to 400 cups. Folgers says it's using a new technology that results in lighter weight beans. Shrinkflation appeals to manufacturers because they know customers will notice price increases but won't keep track of net weights or small details, like the number of sheets on a roll of toilet paper. Companies can also employ tricks to draw attention away from downsizing, like marking smaller packages with bright new labels that draw shoppers' eyes. 2 boxes of Kleenex tissues are displayed in Ann Arbor, Mich, on May 25th. In the US, a small box of Kleenex now has 60 tissues. A few months ago, it had 65. That's what Fritos did. Bags of Fritos scoops marked party size used to be 18 ounces. Some are still on sale at a grocery chain in Texas. But almost every other big chain is now advertising party size Fritos scoops that are 15.5 ounces and more expensive. Kimberly-Clark, which makes both Cottonelle and Kleenex, didn't respond to requests for comment on the reduced package sizes. Procter & Gamble Company didn't respond when asked about Pantene Pro V Curl Perfection Conditioner, which downsized from 12 fluid ounces to 10.4 fluid ounces but still costs $3.99. Earth's Best Organic Sunny Day snack bars went from 8 bars per box to 7, but the price listed at multiple stores remains $3.69. Planet Money Shrinkflation. Some companies are straightforward about the changes. In Japan, snack maker Calbee Inc. announced 10% weight reductions and 10% price increases for many of its products in May, including veggie chips and crispy edamame. The company blamed a sharp rise in the cost of raw materials. Domino's Pizza announced in January it was shrinking the size of its 10-piece chicken wings to 8 pieces for the same $7.99 carryout price. Domino's cited the rising cost of chicken. In India, downswitching, another term for shrinkflation, is mostly done in rural areas, where people are poorer and more price sensitive. In cities, companies simply jack up prices. Some customers who have noticed the downsizing are sharing examples on social media. Others say shrinkflation is causing them to change their shopping habits. GK Channel does a lot of the grocery shopping and meal planning for his family of 4 in Haskins, Ohio. He noticed when the 1-pound package of sliced Swiss cheese he used to buy shrank to 12 ounces but kept its $9.99 price tag. Now, he hunts for deals or buys a block of cheese and slices it himself. GK knew prices would rise when he started reading about higher wages for grocery workers. But the speed of the change, and the shrinking packages, sometimes the trend can reverse. As inflation eases, competition might force manufacturers to lower their prices or introduce larger packages. Once a product has gotten smaller, it often stays that way. Upsizing is kind of rare. No doubt many companies are struggling with labor shortages and higher raw material costs. But in some cases, companies' profits or sales minus the cost of doing business are also increasing exponentially, finds that troubling quarter. I'm not saying they're profiteering, but it smells like it. Are we using supply constraints as a weapon to make more money?